Hello Libra and welcome back to the Enlightened Path. I am Ayana Nicole and this is your October 2018 general reading. So this is Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Libra, let's go ahead and get into it. I've already concentrated on your energy. Let's see what the message is for you guys in the month of October. First card out, Libra, is the Hangman. We then have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Swords is at the base of the reading. The Seven of Rods is in the recent past. The Ten of Swords is the energy crowning. Nine of Pentacles is the energy coming towards you. The Ace of Cups is in your self spot. The Eight of Cups is in your environment. The Queen of Rods is in your place of hopes and fears, ninth spot. And the King of Pentacles is the final outcome. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is about clarity, but it's often about brand new beginnings, okay? We do have the Tower underneath, and the Queen of Pentacles, counterpart to the King of Pentacles, which is the final outcome, shows up as well, okay? Underneath that, there is that Death card, okay, with the Nine of Swords. So Libra, I definitely feel like October could be a month where there's a little bit of difficulty. I do see at the base of this reading some upset with the Five of Swords, where there's been some bickering, some arguing between you and another. And with the Ten of Swords, crowning the reading, this is the mental energy. The Ten of Swords is deep disappointment, upset, hurt. Some of you, this could definitely feel like just a slaughtering when it comes to emotions. Those swords being very cutting and quite painful. But the thing about it is, Libra, tens are completion. So if you are in this place of having been upset, like we see with the Five of Pentacles, which is this feeling of being left out in the cold, know that these are the final stages of pain when we see the Ten of Swords. And then from the 10, we move on to the start of something new with the Ace of Swords, okay? I feel like there definitely has been some sort of upset. And what we see is you working through it. The Nine of Pentacles is the energy that's coming towards you. And this is about being independent and stable, all right? Not, this is solo happiness, all right? But not necessarily having a partner or others with you, but, having it all by yourself, right? So we do see these other two energies here. The King of Pentacles being the message of stability, being grounded, because this is the king here. And then the Queen of Rods in your ninth spot being fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I do feel like along with this upset, there could have been someone which you've had to walk away from, or they walked away from you. This is in your environment with the Eight of Cups. And this is the, for me, regrettable exit, because these cups are usually filled with love. And someone leaves for their own emotional stability, right? This is, let me get out of here before I get hurt anymore. So, this is showing up in your environment, but energies could definitely be flip-flopped in general readings, guys. So, Libra, this could be your exit so that you didn't get hurt anymore than you already were. So, let's go ahead and get some clarifications. Ooh, we'll take it for the center of the reading. King of Swords, this is air energy that we see at the center of the reading. I definitely feel this is your energy, Libra. You could have definitely been feeling left out in the cold after a moment at which there was nothing happening for a moment. And it could have been because one or both of you were being very, very stubborn, someone standing their ground, and then finally there's this feeling of maybe calling it quits or just walking away from something. And it could have definitely been someone you shared a home with, someone which there was a stable and significant commitment that we see with the Ace of Pentacles, okay? For some of you, this could definitely be walking away from a job, okay? Something that affected the domestic, how your home was ran or the happenings within your home. Having to leave a project behind. For others of you, this is definitely a situation where there was a stable and significant commitment with this person. It could have definitely been a marriage when we see the Four of Rods in reverse. And now there's this feeling of being left out in the cold. All of this would have come from this verbal confrontation that we see with this Five of Swords at the base of the reading, okay? That would have been the, sorry guys, that would have been the reason for this kind of fallout. The Seven of Rods is, again, that stubborn energy in the recent past. So look, if you had to move on from the bickering and the arguing, know that it's actually a good thing, Libra, because the wheel seems to be turning in your favor. Again, the energies could be switched. So if you feel like, you're cross-watching, or Libra, you feel like, oh, well, the wheel didn't turn in my favor. This could be the energy of the person that you were arguing with. Also, we see the Chariot. So this is moving forward. And it's definitely this feeling of moving forward is allowing the wheel to turn here, okay? This is also the card of Cancer when we see the Chariot here. The Ten of Swords, again, there's that heartache, disappointment, emotional upset, deep emotional upset, because it is 10 swords, okay? So there's like this feeling of just being emotionally slaughtered, mentally drained with the Ten of Swords. Why is this here for Libra? We see the King of Rods in reverse. So you could have been dealing with a fire sign. Again, fire sign being Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right? And now all of a sudden, nothing is moving forward. Things have come to a screeching halt. Fire is action. This King of Rods is in reverse. So, for those of you that have been dealing with the King of Rods, this is definitely letting me know that this person could have been the cause of you being in this Ten of Swords energy. The Nine of Pentacles is, of course, that solo, independence, but happy energy, okay, Libra? So for those of you that are stuck in an emotional place of sadness and despair, the great thing about it is October sees you kind of coming into your own if you are single. Nine of Cups. I'm sorry, Nine of Pentacles. This is the energy that we see coming towards you. There's the Tower again. We saw the Tower underneath the Ace of Swords. Remember? There it is. We see it again now, clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like the Tower is this complete shakeup. Unexpected. Out of the blue, very sudden. It could blindside you. But the thing about the Tower is, once the Tower happens, it gives you the opportunity to start to build something that's more stable, something that is better suited for who you are becoming and who you are right now. The Tower is kind of a way of clearing out what no longer suits you, okay? So I think this Tower moment, once you come out of this emotional place of just being battered and bruised, Libra, um, what we see is you start to come into your own and embrace this new stage that you're at. You're starting to find contentment, especially if this is a split from a partnership or even a split from a job. In October, you're no longer mourning a loss, but now starting to come into your own. All right. And there's this feeling of this wouldn't have happened if the shakeup didn't occur. Ace of Cups is in your self place. There's the Ace of Cups here for Libra. Okay, those kind of just fell off the top. Okay. Two of Swords. Needing to make a decision, not having enough clarity, possibly about offers that are coming in, possibly about how you're feeling regarding this love and what's happened to it, if this is indeed love that this is resonating with you about. There's some decisions that need to be made here. You could be going back and forth with yourself about them, especially if this is a marriage that's fallen apart or someone that you've lived with. There's definitely some decisions that need to be made. Eight of Cups, again, someone making the exit. It could have been you that left for your own emotional health. It could have been this other person. It could have also been you that left if you departed a job, all right? So we see the Three of Swords. I definitely feel it because the Three of Swords is in reverse. It doesn't feel like coming out of heartbreak for me, but avoiding heartbreak, okay? This decision to leave with this Eight of Cups definitely for me feels like avoiding any more heartbreak, okay? Queen of Rods in your ninth spot. Again, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, very nurturing, very strategic, very goal-oriented, this energy. This is action. There's a Queen of Rods here for Libra. We will take both of them. Look at that. What did I just say if this was a marriage? So we do get the Hierophant, okay? And we get the Five of Pentacles again. Remember, the Five of Pentacles was at the center of the reading. So Libra, the Hierophant for me is all about spiritual enlightenment. It's also about traditions such as marriage, and it's in reverse. So I definitely feel like, this could definitely be this fire energy or someone with this fire energy heavily in their chart that has either left you out in the cold or you've left them out in the cold. But there was something here, if it wasn't a marriage, where you guys probably didn't see eye to eye morally as far as the foundation. It feels like there could have been a mismatch for those of you that weren't married. Meaning, when I say a mismatch at the foundation, let's say this person would have been practicing Islam and you would have been, participating in Catholicism. You see, there's like this mismatch in the fundamentals. King of Pentacles is the final outcome. The King of Pentacles is about stability. Again, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Why is the King of Pentacles here for Libra in October? Again, there's the Eight of Cups. Libra, I almost feel like what we see is if you walked away from something to save yourself any more heartache, any more upset, what we see in October is it helps you find some sense of finally becoming grounded towards the end of October. Also, there could be a bit of a financial increase because there was a walking away. Or again, this is the energy that you could have been finally just walking away from, or that could have been walking away from you. They're showing me now Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. I'm going to take one more before closing out, Libra, because we see this Eight of Cups again. Remember, we just saw this Eight of Cups. One more for the final outcome. There we go. And there's that partnership. Guys, it almost feels like a personal reading. And it feels almost like this would have been a situation where money was tied up between you and this other person, where wealth was shared. And there's something about departing this situation that makes you more, towards the end of October, better off. Okay? It feels like you're better off. For those of you that depart a job, I want you to take a deep breath, because what I see is if you've departed a job in September or maybe even August and you didn't want to, but you needed to, what I see here is October is bringing in more stability. And there is, as you come out of this feeling of depression, being hurt, being deeply disappointed, what I'm seeing here is there are these new opportunities to partner up and start something new, or go your own way and start something new. But whatever you're doing in October, we are seeing some stability come in, and you are starting to become adjusted to what's new, and the wheel seems to be turning for you. Okay, so Libra, hang in there. I know that we're still in September when this video will go up, but know that as we flow through October and we are in your season, the energy will become lighter. Okay, and that's for those that can't get their, catch their breath right now. The energy will become lighter. Just give it some time and go with the flow. So these are my messages, Libra. If this resonates, definitely leave me some comments below. If it doesn't, check your moon and your rising. If you're interested in booking a reading with me, a personal reading, all of my information can be found in the description box. I want to give a quick shout out to everyone that booked during September's 10-day sale. The big 10-day sale was a major success. I got to do so many readings with so many of you. I am going to do another one in October. If you haven't subscribed, you probably want to subscribe, because YouTube is the first to get the announcement when the 10-day sale goes live, ahead of all of my other social media platforms. Okay, but in order to get it as soon as it comes up, you want to be subscribed and hit the notification bell so that as soon as it comes up, you get the notification. Spots are limited. I probably only do 3 to 4 readings a day during that 10-day sale. Sometimes I will stretch it to 10, but once the 10-day sale is over, guys, that special pricing is done with until I do another sale. Libra, take care, and I will see you very soon to look at love, specifically love, in the month of October.